So today we're talking about our final thoughts on the Retro Duo version 3.0. We're going to start off with the controller. As you see, we got the controller here.
Yep. Yeah, the controller. Same thing as the Super Nintendo controllers, but as you guys can see, it's different colors, has a Retro Duo sign. I really do like this controller better than the Super Nintendo because of the colors, the black and gray. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, the thing about it is a cheaper plastic though. It's not like dollar store plastic, but you will notice a difference. The start and select buttons, they are rubber. The rest of the buttons are plastic.
Yep, I see. It's almost like a like a PlayStation.
You will notice the D-pad is a little bit different. It's a little bit more tilted. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a little more tilted than like the Super Nintendo D-pad.
Yep.
But it does feel really good for the most part. I actually use these more than I use my Super Nintendo controller. So they are actually very nice, but they will feel a little cheap.
I don't know. I kind of like this better still.
Yeah, I like it too.
It stands out pretty good.
And of course, you can use this on your Super Nintendo or whatever clone system you have, because I have a Retron 3. These work on the Retron 3 as well.
That's right.
So,
and this is on the back. Oh, we got to mention the back. Retrobit.
Yeah, that's the company that makes it.
Yep.
So, let's move on to the system itself.
And also, you have it plugged too.
Yeah. Here's the system itself. It's actually very tiny, but it doesn't really feel that cheap. It's actually made out of really nice plastic. You got your Super Nintendo cartridge slot, and then your Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge slot.
Yep.
Then you got your reset button, then your power button. You switch it up for Nintendo Entertainment System, switch it down for Super Nintendo.
And also, we have the plugs, or they added some plugs,
Yeah,
which...
Yeah, the control ports on the front there.
But somehow they left space here for some reason.
Yeah, it would have been smart to like have the second control port over here. Yeah, and the other thing about it, it also has little lights on it for 8-bit games for Nintendo Entertainment System and then 16-bit games.
Yes.
That Super Nintendo. On the back, it's pretty basic. Got your AV, your S video, am I pointing out that correctly? Yes I am. And then your power adapter right there. And the other good thing about it, they actually gave it vents on either side.
And it's on the bottom though. Oh, but that's not the fan. Oops. It's on the side.
There's no fan, it's vents so it doesn't overheat. And then of course you got it on the bottom there as well. And it also says Retrobit that I have upside down. It's actually a very high quality system. I have all my games work on this except one. Dragon Warrior will not play on this. I've tried Korean, I've tried everything. It will not work on it. So, what I think about the system, I think it's really good, but there's one problem though. It does slide down a lot. Like these little rubber feet does not hold it in place too well. Because I have pulled it out before, nearly knocked it when I was playing Super Mario Brothers. Or, yeah, I have done that in videos as well.
Wow.
So for the most part, I really like the system. I highly recommend it.
Pretty much, because you can play, the sound sounds different, it sounds a lot better. That's how I found it.
And the thing is, you can play the Nintendo Entertainment System, you can play the Super Nintendo, you have the Super Game Boy, you can play the regular Game Boy games, and if you get the Retro Gen, you can play Sega Genesis games on it as well.
Yep. So, is there any negatives about the system or the controllers?
Negatives? Well, the controllers sometimes act up when you're playing like Dr. Mario and Tetris. The D-pad sometimes goes funny on those games.
Oh, so there's...
Yeah, because the accuracy is a little bit off.
So is there any downsides about the system or something you don't like about it or that's pretty much it?
This switch, for starters. Okay, if you see the Retron 3, they had that dial, and you could switch it between systems, and you had your power button and your reset button. But this way, you have to, when you turn it on, you gotta have it on the switch, but then to turn it off, you have to be in the middle. You can actually just turn on the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo Entertainment System by accident.
Okay, like as you said, my only issue, but it's kind of minorly, but just what you said, the thing sliding off, the pads, That's a little...
Yeah, it's a little concerning. But the thing is, it's cheap. I've paid $50 for this.
$50
$50, you get 2 systems. It's a lot cheaper to get both original systems because that can be pricey. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye for now.
And also leave your comments below if you want.
Yep.
So thank you guys for watching.